Welcome back, guys. We're on episode 22.
22!
Is it really 22? I was just guessing.
Last week was 21.
This episode will be released, what is it, October
4th? Today's October 4th.
Today?
Oh, you're going to edit it all tonight?
No. Oh, wait, what were you saying?
I said this episode will be released.
And you're like, the 4th? I'm like,
I
what
thought
the
that
fuck?
you were saying what today was.
No.
Sorry.
No. Well, we are recording this episode on October 4th, so this will be, you guys will be watching this on, what is it, October...
On Christmas.
October 12th,
On
probably.
Christmas Day episode.
I think it's October 12th because next week is my last week of class, and my class ends October 13th.
So it's whatever Saturday day is.
October 12th, I was right. Okay, October 12th is when you guys will be watching this.
That's when my data recycles and I can get more data.
I haven't worried about that since middle school. Holy shit. I haven't thought about that in so
I
long.
don't even know what that is.
Having to share 3 gigs with your mom and stepdad, and I ride the bus for 20 minutes and I watch one YouTube video, it's gone.
Literally.
And then it's like you get a text, you're getting charged $20 for an extra gig. Yeah.
I have 50 gigs and I use it in like 20 days.
Well, 50 gigs isn't
Oh, you're talking
bad.
about data.
Data.
Like, I have unlimited.
Yeah.
My
Plus,
unlimited is 50 and I use it all. Because
My unlimited, I believe, is 50, and it
They're like throttles.
slows down, but I can still keep using it. It might be 50.
I haven't hit my max in so long.
Well, I use Marco Polo while I'm at work, so I need to have unlimited data because of how much I use Marco Polo.
I just listen to like podcasts and like
I do the same thing.
TikTok lives and shit.
Yeah, I always get excited when I'm at work and your TikTok live pops up because I'm like,
I'm banned until tomorrow.
I know.
Until
I'm excited
tomorrow
for
at like 9 p.m. or something.
Like there for a minute you weren't on it, and I really keep checking, and I'm like, where's she at? Where's my content? Where's my content at? There was one time that she was live, and I popped in.
Go ahead. We don't have to say their name.
What?
Okay. There's this one person who is always in Becca's lives that I do not like.
In person? He's just like somewhere in the frame. Like
I never
looking through
said
the window.
he or she, them.
Someone in the chat that like someone that views me watches.
Do
me.
they go by they them, or are you just avoiding saying their
We don't
pronoun?
I don't want to purposely call out who they are because they do watch our pod. Like if you look at our statistics on our pod, it's like 98% dudes.
You're welcome.
They're
Here for me. They're here for me, guys.
One of them's like, Matthew talks too much.
What? I feel like I talk the least out of us 3. What the fuck?
Well, it's because he's watching it for Becca. Matthew, it's one
fuck?
person. It's one person.
No, I know, but I'm like, that's the only thing I've heard about me. Just like when me and Becca used to record, there was one comment that still stays in my brain. It was like, that guy looks funny, but she's pretty. What the fuck?
That's just the name of the internet. Okay, that's the name of the.
No,
internet.
I know. It's gonna happen. I used to like argue with people, but you fucking suck.
Well, there was also someone who called you stupid. So.
Well, yeah, I'm
You're
fine
like,
with that.
That doesn't bother me.
It's shit.
just
It's shit that is visible just from the outside. They're like, he looks fucking weird. What's up? He talks too much.
or like the offhand comments that are like weird enough where you're like, what?
Yeah, it throws you off because you're like, I've never thought about that. Like my biggest fear is talking too much. Like in any
don't
that's why I'm like, no,
You don't.
it's a podcast. There's 3 people on a fucking podcast, and you're like, that guy talks too much. I'm in the middle.
He's Malcolm in the
I feel like I
middle.
have to talk more.
And with me here, you almost have to like demand your spot.
Yeah. I'm like, all right, Caitlin's been on for 30 minutes. It's
Anyway,
my
back
turn.
to what I was talking about.
Well, but that's fine. I was done.
No, I
I
was using an
know.
example.
But even if that was for real, I was done with my fuck you.
Okay, but
Not you.
there's this one guy that he reminds me of my exes, and just everything he says rubs me the wrong way.
What if
okay?
it was? What if it was one of your exes
I mean, he
from jail? Like,
based on his profile picture, he looks like Becca's ex. I don't.
Not my
talking-
first ex.
your first?
My first.
Oh, okay.
The bad one.
The one that you hit with your car?
Yes. Oh yeah, that. I talked about that in Becca's lives too. I have to keep going allegedly.
Allegedly.
No,
Oh.
now that we're on YouTube, yes, I hit Becca's ex with my car. Absolutely.
What's the statute of limitations on that?
Like
10.
10 years.
Has it been 10 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I hit that fucker with my car.
Just rolls over
No,
the
no,
windshield.
that's exactly what happened. He rolled up on my fucking. Well, he showed up at my work and he's like, get Becca to talk to me. Get Becca to talk to me. And I was like, no, I'm not fucking doing that. And then he started throwing snow at my car.
I can never understand why people do that shit. Just let people go. Like, it's for real. It's not worth all
you
the...
can shoot your shot, but there's a limit. Like,
Right.
if they block you on everything...
If it's like a basketball game, if you miss too many shots, they're gonna pull you off the court.
Like, I feel like Becca's ex is the kind of person, if he would have thought of this, he would have done it. Like, Becca would have blocked him on everything, and Becca would have received a letter in the mail.
No, a carrier pigeon.
Yeah. But yeah, this guy, he just reminds me of my ex, and just, he's very triggering to me. So whenever I see that he's in the chat, I'm immediately like, if I'm not in the right mental state, like last time, I popped in, and then I was like, nope, not doing this, and I immediately popped out.
I
Because
shot
you
a
will
pigeon.
remain not named.
I shot a pigeon once.
I'm sorry,
what?
it's not your
Pellet gun.
fault. If you can figure out who you are,
With her
it's
ex.
not your fault.
Oh.
It's not your fault.
Yeah.
You're just triggering to me. Okay.
And you
What'd
fucking...
you all about?
Well, I was saying, you're talking about the pigeon. I'm like, I shot a pigeon once with your ex.
I'm like,
He said with your ex.
With your ex.
I forgot about that. Yeah, you were in Momo's backyard.
Well, Papa was like, gave...
Was
well, I
he
mean,
encouraging?
we've said DJ's name on this pod.
Yeah, no, fuck him. I'm talking about DJ.
Papa gave him a pellet gun and was like, I don't remember what, like chipmunks or there's something tearing up the yard. He was like, go out there, you know, if you guys are gonna be out there, and if you see one, just shoot it. And so obviously we're gonna be like, let's shoot everything we see. So I go out back and I'm looking on the roof and there's just this pigeon just sitting there. I'm like, shot it square in the chest and it just fell over. It was on the roof.
fucked up.
It was on the roof for so long. It was right at the top.
Dead.
Yeah, oh yeah, I killed that fucker like instantly. Like it was a perfect shot. Like the hunter in me, like
The hunter.
yeah.
I think that you just gave in to peer pressure. Because
Oh,
don't
that's
think that
I
you
would
would've-
never do that.
You were a child.
I would never actually. Well, when Dad took me hunting for the first time, I had a 22, and I was so bored. I was shooting birds and trees. I didn't hit any of them, but as soon as I shot once, they all fly away. I'm like, all right, new tree. And Dad's just laying there like he's trying to catch a.
Motherfucker.
He's trying to shoot a deer, and I'm over here just shooting at every bird with a 22. 22s aren't loud, but like they're gonna scare off a deer probably. But
Dad's sitting there like,
he's just laying on his stomach like he didn't say anything, but like I could tell he was probably like, took you all the way out here and you're fucking shooting birds.
I don't know what he expected. You were young.
Yeah.
Like that'd be like taking Jackson out.
Yeah, he could have told me to stop. Like he never told me don't do that.
Dude, the dad that you knew versus the dad that we
So
knew.
different.
Dad, he would totally be like, "Can you stop it?"
I was gonna
Yeah.
say with age, I think he got more patient.
I
Or
don't
he just
think
stopped caring.
I don't
Yeah.
think he got
Yeah.
more patient. I think that this is from experience when you were a child of divorce, right? Okay, on the receiving end, the parent end of that divorce. Example, me and Justin, when we have Jackson over, we let a lot of shit slide because we don't have him as much as we would like to have him. So we want him to have a good time over here. That's what we're focused on, is making memories and having a good time. Not, oh, you need to get your elbows off the
Yeah.
table. We're not worried about like
Tell
little
your
things.
mother I said.
She's
Yeah,
a fucking
yeah.
god.
Yeah, no, nothing like that. Versus if he were to live here full time, it would be a different story, because then we would be worried about manners and the little nitty details.
And then when you're co-parenting like that, it's like both parents are gonna have different styles most likely.
Yeah.
So if you tell your like don't do that, and then you go to another house and then they don't care, it's like you're gonna go back and then forget the manners.
Well, also, if we were to be strict over here, he could always be like, I don't want to go over to Dad's house anymore.
Dude, I wish I had that option, but they were like, no, you have to be at my house on Tuesday at 6.
Are you talking about Mom's house?
Mhm.
No, Dad's house was awesome because we
It was
didn't have
great.
any rules and we could actually be ourselves.
I could just play
It was-
Xbox all day long and then get fed. Just the door opens upstairs. Breakfast is ready. I'm like, yes.
You go,
Mama was a literal angel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like
no.
she helped us so much through the divorce.
Mm-hmm.
That was the greatest, and that's one of the times in my life that I miss the most.
Oh, yeah.
Is
I know.
Momo's
Oh, yeah.
food.
Oh yeah.
Like just like sitting there and just being fed.
So comforting.
Yeah. It's like you don't even have to eat upstairs. You just take it wherever you're going, and then she was fine with that.
Yeah,
It's
that's a
like
new
as
thing.
long as you're in the house, that's all she said. I don't care where you are, as long as you're in the house and I know you're safe. Do what you want.
That's a new thing with Jackson. Now he just turned 14 a few days ago.
Oh wow, I didn't know.
He bought his own PlayStation 5.
Really?
Yeah, he worked for it. He
Wait.
bought it.
Is it the old model or the new model?
He has the Slim.
PS5 Slim?
Mm-hmm.
They don't have that.
Yes, they do. It's a
No.
Slim. It doesn't have a disc player in it.
That's not a Slim. That's just the digital edition.
Is it
So
the slim or the
does
thick?
it have the line, like on the white panel? Is there a line in the middle?
It's white and it's weirdly shaped.
Is there like a dash? Okay, so it's probably the old model. If he would have just
It was like
Waited.
$500.
Are they coming out with a new one?
the Pro, it's like the Pro's gonna be like $700, and it's not gonna be worth it at all. But if he should have got the newer model because it's better, like slightly better, and it's like slightly cheaper.
It's too late.
He got He got a cheaper one.
No, right, but I'm saying if he would have,
Whatever. He bought it himself, and he's like really proud of it. But he's always up in his room playing it now. And then we'll be like, "Dinner's ready," and then he'll run down, get his plate, and then run back up to his room. Yeah.
Yep, those
And
were the
that's a new
days.
thing that he's doing, and it like bothers Justin slightly. And I'm like, "Look, dude, like you don't know how important this is. Like,
Yeah.
I used to love doing this shit."
That's enrichment time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
yes.
we don't have like as we don't realize once we grow up that the time we get as kids to just do nothing
Yep.
and not have responsibility is so important.
Yeah.
And it's limited. It's limited. Like, that's the time that you get to just do nothing. Once you're an adult, the older you get, the more responsibilities pile on your shoulders.
Yeah.
Like now, example, when I was your age, Matt, I did similar to you with your jobs. I'd be like, it's okay, I'll just call off. You know what I mean? And now, if I were to do that, it affects everyone in my house.
I've only ever done that with Jable.
I know,
Only
I
ever
know.
like now I'm going every day. I'm there on time every day. I'm like leave an hour early even though it's a 30-minute drive just in case there's traffic. Like I care.
Yeah.
You know
Well,
what I
my
mean?
point
Like
is that you're at an age where you can do that.
oh yeah.
You
yeah.
won't be able
I
to
have
do
the
that
option to be
forever.
like if
Yeah.
if I lose my job I'll be completely fine.
Yeah.
It's
now,
not like-
add a kid in the mix. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
I don't even want to think about that.
Or add where you don't have mom as a backup option, and you have to completely support you and Maya on
Yeah.
your own. That is a
Well-
lot. Because, like, example, I don't have a backup option anymore.
Yeah.
I can't just go live with
But
Momo.
speaking of that, me and Maya broke up.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, no, I'm not joking. That's for real.
When?
Last Saturday.
Holy shit.
But yeah.
Why'd you
What
break
happened?
up?
Well, chill. It's fine. We're
Are you
not mad at each other.
okay?
We're on good terms. It's cool. It's
Are
fine.
you okay?
Yeah. No, I'm fine. This has already been processed. It's fine. That's why I
A
was like,
week
we got
ago.
yeah,
Or not even a week ago.
Saturday.
You're not processed this.
Well, I
It'll
have a
hit
little
you,
bit, but I'm like,
but-
it's like you don't need to. You're
Ah.
fine. You don't
I
need
know,
to
but
react
that's,
like
that's
it's.
tough.
Sorry, no, this is like your first long-term
Yeah.
girlfriend. This is a big deal.
No, it's a big deal. I understand that, but excuse you, dog. But
Well, you don't have to say what happened, but what do you
well,
want
it wasn't anything. Like it wasn't like no one did anything. It was like she was just like I'm not. I don't think I'm happy anymore. Kind of essentially.
Mm-hmm.
And that's fine. I mean, we've been together for 5 years. Like you're
I feel
gonna
like it's been longer.
no, it feels. I mean, because I'm so young, it feels like it's been longer.
Do you think it's because you guys moved in? It was just you and her together.
Oh, that was another thing. It was she wasn't ready to move away from her mom.
Mm-hmm.
Initially, I was like, that's kind of immature. What the fuck? You're an adult. But I'm like, the more time that I thought with it, I'm like, well, she's still young. You know what I mean? Like
21.
22.
Yeah.
Let's get that right.
Okay. Okay.
That's my ex woman you're talking about.
This is your first actual ex.
Yeah, but it's not like I'm upset. Like we're not mad at each other.
Like
you
you
know what
left
I
it on good terms.
mean? Yeah, it's definitely on good terms. Like
It was
Hmm.
just like one of those things where you guys slowly grew apart.
I guess it was. She just wasn't ready to move away from her mom, and then we got. Oh, did I tell you guys? Like we got 2 cats,
Oh, you finally got your cats?
and then we took them back.
Aww.
But we got them. Oh yeah, a lot of shit has happened in the last like 3 weeks. We got one cat named Bjorn, and
That's a
then
cute name.
2 days later we got a even smaller cat named Carrot.
Oh, that's
This
cute.
little fucker was like that big.
Mom finally said yeah.
Yeah, I was able to convince her. And then, like, within the week, we took him back because I was working 3rd shift. And Maya wanted these cats to keep her company while I was working 3rd shift. But it became like a burden, and she didn't feel like she could relax because she constantly had to be like, what are they doing? What are they doing? And she wasn't ready for, I guess she didn't realize that the level of commitment she would have had to have made with him because she's used to her cat that literally just does nothing all day long and just lays there because he's probably 20. He's gonna be 20 in April.
Damn.
He's an old fucker, so she's used to that. Not a kitten that's like, what's over here? Fucking chewing on
And
cords.
2 of them, like, that's a lot.
Yeah. They really weren't that bad, though. They were great. Except for the little one was just like, meow, meow. She's never been away from her litter, so she was just pissed. I mean, understandably, but...
Is it weird living alone?
Oh, yeah, it's fucking weird. Like, I'm still getting adjusted to it, but, like, I would have moments where, like, I'd be in the shower... And, like, I'd get out and, like, go into the room, and I would, like, fully expect someone to be in there. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, I, like, would forget for, like, a split second. And it throws you off, but it's really not that bad. Like, I save a ton of money. Like, so I'm like, it's not all bad. Like, I actually, like, I got paid on Wednesday, and I, like, spent, like, $50 so far. I'm like, I still have money in my account. I keep, like, checking. I'm like, am I good? Oh, okay, I am good.
It's like a hard transition emotionally, but I think
Yeah.
when you're like introverted, it's kind of nice.
Because, like, now I don't need to, like, go do stuff. I can just do what I want. Like, I've never, like, I have to think for both of us. So now that I'm just thinking for myself, it's really, really weird.
I think that one thing that I wish that I would have done before getting into like a long-term relationship is live on my own and figure out who I am. Like, what ended up happening is I had to figure out who I am with Justin there, and it would like cause problems because I didn't know what I wanted. You know what I mean? And so we had like a lot of problems, which we worked through, and now I'm like learning who I am and stuff, which I mean, through alcoholism and everything else. You know what I mean? Like, we've been through so much that I'm glad that I had him there through all that, but I feel like it is important in your younger years to live on your own and figure out what you want, because then when you get in a relationship, you're used to being on your own, so you don't have that need to have somebody there.
Like, I would avoid going to the store unless Maya went with me, because I'm like, I don't want to go by myself. That's fucking lame.
It like forces you to grow up too, because you have to do everything on your own.
And then this week I've gone to Walmart literally every single day, because like I would go and then I would forget to get something while I'm there. I'm like, fuck. And I'm like, oh well, I need to get that too. So I would go, and then I literally went every day this week, because Maya would be like the list maker.
Yeah.
And so she would just be like, we need to get all this stuff. I'm like, okay. And now I'm like, fuck, what do we need?
Yeah, that is also really important, is learning how to do everything on your own. So, like I said, so you're not dependent on another person, because when you're dependent on another person, that can be a burden to that person. Like, if you're become too dependent on them. Like, there was at one point between me and Justin, I became too dependent on him. Like, I wouldn't go anywhere without him. I wouldn't do anything without him. He was doing most of, like, example, the household chores and stuff like that. And eventually it came to a point where he's like, look, I'm doing everything. You gotta help out. And it's just because it was like a mental thing.
That is kind of like what was going on. Like, I was kind of doing everything. Not to talk shit.
Yeah.
Because, like, obviously I still love her, you know what I mean? But if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, and I can't force that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I told that to Mom, and she's always like, you're so mature. I'm like,
You can't. That's the thing.
you're getting my
Like-
version of everything. So it's like, you can't just be like, you're the golden child, you're perfect.
But if you think about it, if you have to force it with someone, why would you want that?
Right. There's no, I mean, if you have to force it for, like, during the bad times, you know, because, you know, it's like just the rough patch, sure. But if it's all the time, I'm not gonna, I don't own her, you know what I mean? She ultimately does what she wants at the end of the day. So if I punch her, she can, no, I'm kidding.
Shut up.
She can hit me back all she wants, but I'm still gonna lock the door and keep her handcuffed. Oh, sorry. Keep her handcuffed to the fucking, no, I'm kidding.
She's like, this is why I broke up with him.
My recommendation to you, Matthew, is to stay single for a minute. And learn who you are and what you want in another person, and not to just jump into something new immediately. Learn what your boundaries are, because that's really important.
How soon would be too soon?
You're like, I already got someone on the backlogs.
I say with this long of a relationship, I say wait 6 months.
No, I say a lot
Some
longer.
I looked this up too, because some people are like wait 6 months. Some people are like I waited 5 years. I'm like, holy
years.
fuck.
No, not 5 years. Maybe 6 months to a year.
Yeah.
I would say half the duration of the relationship is how long you should wait.
2.5 years.
2.5 years?
Well, also one thing with men is men can always have children, so it doesn't matter. Like if you want to have a family, you could have a family at 50 if you wanted to.
Yeah, our
versus women
biological
can't.
our biological clock is our hearts. Whenever that gives out, then we're fucked.
Like what I did when I was single for like 6 months. I went out and did whatever the fuck I wanted.
Yeah.
I mean, I hung out with a bunch of different dudes, but it wasn't like that. It was more so like we'd go out and we'd just be like little hooligans out on the town because I was like 19 years old. You know what I mean? I almost said 20, but no, I met Justin when I was 19. Or no, I was 18. And so like we go to the pool hall and it wasn't drinking or anything.
Justin was like 30 and you were 18?
No, this was before I met Justin.
You said Justin. You met Justin when you were 20. Or when you said you met Justin when you were 18.
I met Justin and...
She was actually 17.
What?
I'm just kidding.
No, I was 19.
Holy shit, I'm like, that is...
I was 19.
He groomed her.
Whoa!
Did you miss that chapter?
Whoa.
Sorry.
I was 19 when I met Justin, and we were friends for a minute, and then we started dating when I was around 20.
Okay.
And he was, I was 20 because I remember him being like, "How old are you?" I'm like, "I'm 20," and he's like,
It's like,
and I was like, "How old
shit.
are you?" And he's like, "I'm 30." And I just remember that we were at a restaurant, and there was just dead silence at the table.
You're
'cause
like,
we were
wait,
both looking
what?
at each other like,
Yeah.
And then
because he thought I was older, and I thought he was younger.
Yeah.
who's the guy that does the Predator show?
Chris
Walking
Hansen.
in, Chris
Right.
Hansen.
He's like, but he's looking at you with one eye and looking at Chris Hansen with the other. He's like, wait a minute, I know him. He looks very. Ooh, that's
He was on last season.
Chrissy. That's Mr. Hansen over there. I'm
No,
gonna
Justin's not a predator.
go to the bathroom real
Because, like I
quick.
said, he thought I was like 25, and I thought he was like 25. I was 20 and he was 30.
That's close. Speaking of J-Bull, because I mentioned whatever. Did I tell you about how I still had stuff in the locker?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, they fucked me.
What happened?
They bent me over and pulled my pants down and just fucking slapped it on my butthole, dude. They like, okay. So I was emailing that guy. Have I told you guys this?
Mm-hmm.
I was emailing the guy like, hey,
Where's my stuff?
yeah, at last time I emailed him, it had been 3 weeks and I was very short with him. I'm like, it's been 3 weeks. What's going on? Like, where's my stuff? And he was like, I'm waiting on a response from the HR guy, blah, blah, blah. I forgot that I had my AirPods on Find My Device.
Mm-hmm.
They're in fucking Cincinnati. Someone got in my locker and just has my shit. And I've heard nothing. I told mom about this, and she was like, "We'll just buy you a new one." I'm like, "No. That's not about. It's not about that."
These things are fucking expensive.
I know.
I just
And
got a pair.
that
They're
was-
$250.
That wasn't even the only thing in my locker. I had a power bank that was like $70, and then I had shit that I bought for work, and then I had a notebook that I used as like a diary type thing. So like I would like whenever I was at work and I was just like bored, I would just write shit that was going on in my life. So like if someone just has that,
Oh no.
yeah. So
They just stole your fucking shit.
essentially, yeah.
I would email that dude and be like, "Okay, so it looks like somebody stole my AirPods." Cause
I was
blah,
like,
blah,
thanks
blah."
for fucking nothing, you fucktard. Like, why would you do that? Why would you not be for real? Like, be.
I bet it's him that has a
No, he's in Virginia. He's the recruiter.
shit.
Dude, that pissed me off so bad. Like, I saw that like 2 or 3 days ago, and just the anger that welled up in my body was so
Yeah.
unhealthy. Like, I was going to bed last night, and the thought popped in my head, and I stayed up for an extra 30 minutes just being like, God.
My fucking
Yeah, because I bought a little case for my AirPods, and it had a little like one of the guys from an anime that I watched, and I'm like, oh, it's so cute.
Oh, just think about it. Your earwax is inside of his ear right now, so.
I'm gonna shoot him. He's gonna die.
I was gonna make a joke like, don't become one of those shooters that go to like
Well, I
the
thought
job and shoot up everyone.
God, no, I could never do that. I thought about going to the house that it's at, and knocking on the door, but I'm like, I'm gonna die.
Couldn't you technically like take it to the police and they go and get it for you? Right?
I guess
I would message the company and be like, "Looks like somebody stole my AirPods. We can settle this, or I can get the police involved."
I thought about going to court. I can sue them for that.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I told mom about it. She was like, don't even, that's too much stress. I'm like, I don't care. Like, I'm going to be petty about it and like go as far as I can because they're a multi-billion-dollar company and they just like,
Be petty because it's
Yeah.
these little things that would prevent them from doing this to somebody else in the future because they probably have definitely done this to somebody else in the future
yeah,
or at the past.
pissed me off so bad. Dude. I'm so pissed about it, dude.
You know, Matthew, I'll tell you what, I'll go to law school and I'll become a lawyer and I'll represent
At that
you.
point, those will be in a junkyard and I can just buy it for $0.25.
Someone's gonna be already dead by then.
Oh yeah, I would have already killed no, I'm kidding.
You're like, I would have killed
That's
them
a joke.
all.
That's a joke.
That's a
Allegedly.
joke. This is a
In
hypothetical
Minecraft.
situation.
He's gonna kill someone in Minecraft.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Know what helps with breakups? Playing Minecraft.
Everything reminds me of her.
Oh, never mind.
They have a Minecraft
But-
movie coming out. We can go watch that
No,
together.
that's gonna be so bad.
You don't know. You haven't seen it yet.
Oh, I've seen the trailer. I've seen enough.
There's Jack Black in it though.
I know Jack Black.
I think he's questionable.
I like Jack Black.
I think he's like controversial. I can't remember what it was.
Who cares
It's
if
Jack Black.
someone's controversial?
I care.
Yeah, Becca cares, obviously.
My block list is infinite.
Yeah, dude.
I love that.
People can change. You know. It's not like he just
What
like
reason does a millionaire have to change?
they got a lot of change.
You remember that?
They're change makers.
Do you remember that time that everyone was blocking like people like the rich, basically? Okay, so I heard this thing. I don't know if it's true or not. This is a conspiracy theory. That those creators paid to have TikTok block them because people were checking and they were unblocked.
I'm pretty sure Selena
Oh.
Gomez had me unblocked. Or, not me unblocked. had me unblock her, but I reblocked her. Fuck
Selena
that bitch.
Gomez?
Yeah.
I like Selena.
Fuck that bitch.
What's wrong with her?
It was just one of the celebrities.
Because Hailey
who-
Bieber.
Just because she's a
Is it because of Hailey Bieber? You're Team
No,
Bieber?
I'm not Team Bieber. Fuck both of them.
obviously you're Team Bieber if you block Selena.
If you
Dude,
have
that's
more,
Selena forever. Okay, I love Selena Gomez. She is a gem.
I wouldn't
She's
say
kind
that.
of doing questionable shit with another guy on Instagram. Did you see that?
No, I haven't kept up with her recently. What'd she do?
She was like dancing.
Betty Blanco?
Like it wasn't even him. She was at a concert and she was like grinding on
No,
another guy.
Benny, no,
Yeah.
Benny Blanco,
And
run!
she posted it.
No, dude, could you imagine like oh no, dude, I can't even imagine. That would suck
Literally.
so bad being like, oh, she posted it. What the fuck?
She was like out of her mind drunk, just
Okay.
like
Well,
I wonder if she deleted it later.
to an extent, it's like, all right, you weren't thinking straight, whatever, but like, you posted it,
literally.
but that's not like, I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, she has to like give up all of her fame and fortune. She must live among the
Like
streets.
dating an actor and being pissed that she kissed another dude in a movie.
Yeah,
Like,
the streets.
how dare her?
inshallah, brother.
Have you seen that guy's feet though?
Benny Blanco. Why you be
What?
jacking off to his feet? What do you?
There was like this interview and he was barefoot and he was sitting like this and his foot was just like a barefoot and it was like the most
Was it, like,
foul
black
looking.
on the bottom?
It was foul. And everyone's like, this is who Selena Gomez is with. Look at his feet.
There's hope for anybody. You just have to be funny.
I was
That's
gonna
all that
say,
matters.
as a dude, you just have to be
You just
funny.
have to be
His
funny.
feet, like he has to be like aware of it. She has to be aware.
Well, I mean,
The way to a woman's heart is to make her laugh.
is showing her the soles of your feet.
But it's like, no, it wasn't even the soles. It was like his toes. Like
Yeah.
it was just like, I don't even his toenails.
All right, we
were,
get
like,
it. You don't have a foot fetish.
like,
we get it.
His toenails were like falling off, like
Oh
decrepit.
God! Not everyone is as blessed as having perfect little feet with perfect.
I guess he could have had a condition, but
Or
like,
maybe
he's
he-
in an interview with bare feet, just sitting
He
like
made that
casually.
choice consciously.
Literally.
Maybe he's
Brother.
like maybe he like grounds himself with the earth and like the earth stained the bottom of his feet because that's like a normal thing.
I'm gonna stain him with his own blood.
Shit.
Maybe I should make jokes about killing people because of their feet,
Okay, just like cut off his balls and shove him down his throat and make him choke on it.
or cut off his toes.
You can do
Just
that too.
Just shoot him. Like what? If,
Just shoot
Like,
him.
Just
don't-
get it
don't-
over
don't go
with.
through all that.
That's so extra. I'll cancel you. You're like, these people did fucked up shit, so I'm gonna do the fucked up shit. I'm gonna be on every news station for the next month.
Just like get a giant pickup truck with the giant fucking wheels and
Run
just
into
run
a
'em
festival.
Over.
Oh, okay.
Just run him over, but slowly. You know that actually happened to a woman and she lived through it?
Yeah, people live through like failed parachutes falling from the
Like
sky.
Justin?
Like Justin.
Well, yeah, but I
His
mean, like for
parachute-
real.
His parachute failed,
I mean, yeah.
and the emergency one had to be deployed, and he smashed into the ground
Yeah.
and broke both of his fucking ankles. And his instructor died.
The same jump.
Yeah.
Oh my
I always
God.
thought those are separate stories. No, the same jump. His instructor collided with another person, and he died. No, I say instructor as in the guy who taught him how to skydive, not the guy who was attached to his back.
Let me teach you everything I know, alright? Just do what I do. Jumps out, immediately gets caught in the propeller. Really?
Just do what I do. I'd be like, I want to go home. I'd be like, I'm not doing
I would
this.
just
You can just keep my money.
Close the door.
Yeah, I'd be like, you can just keep my money.
Go up to the pilot. We can land this thing. What the fuck? Oh, I thought she was just.
No, she was stretching.
She was stretching. I didn't realize she was stretching. I'm like, damn, she's long as fuck.
She's
Yeah.
a little turd.
So guys, I have the solution to weaponized incompetence.
A gun.
Close.
Oh, let's hear it.
The weapon.
You just do it back to him?
No, the solution to weaponized incompetence to get your man to stop purposely being stupid is bullying. Just bully the fuck out of him.
Bullying solves so much. I wish we can bring it back.
He can't load the dishwasher right. Just be like, "Are you fucking stupid? This is basic fucking life skills."
That's not
Just
bullying. That's
bully him.
abusive.
It's abusive.
Dude, fuck you. You're fucking ugly. Your eye doesn't even work right.
how do
You're
you-
like, how old, dude?
How do you fucking bully someone if you're in a relationship?
Say
Like, what are you doing? Just be like, you're doing that wrong. I don't know.
just
Fuck
be
you.
like, I know children that know how to load dishwashers.
Also, that's still
pussy.
abusive though. You basically have to be abusive. Yes. Okay.
You have to
be-
abuse them back.
Bullying your partner is abuse, regardless.
Yeah.
So like, go
But-
full throttle. Just tear them down. Okay. You know their weak spots. You've been with them.
What are you wearing? And they're like, doing that. I'm just,
Make them self-conscious.
dude, how dirty are your feet right now? I just cleaned the floor. Just showered. Dude, get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna do this because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. You're like,
Also, guys, if you have a friend who is weaponizing incompetence, make sure you bully them. Like, I saw this one story where there was this dude, his friend's wife gave him a list, and it was all pictures of the items that she needed. Like, literally, she got the picture of the item and put it all on a piece of paper.
If
and
you
he still fucked it up.
I don't understand why men don't think. Like,
they don't have to.
if I get a list of stuff and I don't find something, I'm immediately like texting or calling like, hey, I don't see it. Like, I'm not finding it. Is there any, like, I'm not just gonna be like, oh, I'll just make a decision for her. Like, no, that's not how that shit works. You have to like make sure it's right. Because
But
I
the
want you to
thing
think of it
is,
this way: is if she goes to the store, is she texting and calling you?
no, because I'm usually at the store with her.
because like the emotional labor to
Yeah.
know what choice to make if you don't see something that you need.
Yes.
That's the thing.
Well, to an extent, some women are more picky. So it's like you can't choose anything else. If you just don't get it, they're gonna be like,
Well,
"What the fuck? Why
if
didn't you
it's-
just get something else?"
But that's the thing. If it's something just for her, I understand. But if it's something you both are using or you both need,
yeah,
then it's
that's different.
Like,
Yeah.
get a bag of give me bread flour. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
a specific kind of flour.
And then you grab all-purpose flour, you're gonna be
Or
dead
like-
in
Yeah, that would
24
be
hours.
like, how could you? You know what I mean? That's stupid.
But
Like-
then if it's like makeup or like something specifically for her, it makes sense to be like, hey,
Yeah, no, that kind of stuff that makes sense because if
Yeah.
I'm getting something specifically for Justin, I'll call him. And be
Yeah.
like, hey, I don't know because it's specifically for him and not a household item. Versus household items, for me, I've been doing it for so long that it's just kind of like okay, and then I can just figure it out. Like I saw what is it, a compilation of videos of women who asked their man like, hey, can you go to the store and get me pads with wings?
They get a pads and then a box of wings.
Yes,
but
yes,
that's dumb.
yes.
That's stupid.
And it was like Justin. I showed Justin the video, and he's like, "This can't be real."
No, it's not real. There's no fucking way.
But
like
it was
that.
video after video after video.
But I think it's hard to like do that because it's like they don't actually use those products or those.
No,
they
I'm gonna
don't
be
need
like,
to use
what
those
flavor wings
One
do
of-
you want?
one of-
What size pussy do you have?
What one
Wide
thing that
load.
Justin said is Justin was like, "Do these men not pay attention? Like they've been
Yeah.
around women their entire life. How do they not know what this is?" And I'm like,
don't
imagine
care.
being able to go through your whole life and not having to ever make decisions about anything or be aware of your surroundings.
Looks like there's a person in that blanket. It's freaking me out.
I think a lot of times men will only have to worry about themselves, and it's hard for them to think outside of themselves.
It's so easy to learn. It's not
Yeah.
like I had to teach myself how to do laundry because the only time I ever did laundry as a kid was when mom would make me, or not make me, but I wanted to like move stuff from the washer to the dryer. Like that was fun because I was a kid and I was stupid.
You should have been expected to do normal household chores like me and Becca were.
Well, I would like the little Excel like checklists. where you would get a quarter for doing 12 hours of labor,
Literally.
just like any other kid, right?
Yeah.
Right, guys? Drop a comment if you also. No, I'm kidding.
With Jackson, I give him like 3 chores, and then I give him $15.
Oh my god.
Wow.
15 to 20, depending on how much money I have.
Dude.
I'm like, go clean up the dog shit and clean the toilet, and I'll give you $20.
Only 50? Okay.
Oh my god,
20?
that's like. I do
much
that shit for
stupid.
free.
Well, yeah, he's gonna eventually have to do it for free.
Man, gotta make some money. Gotta get him out on the streets.
What were we originally talking about?
Men that are stupid.
Yeah, so we're on Jackson now. Okay. I'm kidding.
He's not even a man.
We're just going
he's a
down the
child.
checklist of people that we think are stupid. All right. Obama did a very.
Trump.
I every episode I have to do one Trump impression. I don't know what it is. Did you guys see the vice presidential debate?
No, I did not watch
Oh, it was actually very. It was the most formal. It was the most like polite debate I've
Oh.
seen since like a while. Like they did have a little bit of bickering, but it was very minimal. Like they actually were like, and I appreciate the efforts you're making.
Oh,
You
wow.
know, we agree on a lot of things. You know, this is something that I think I just disagree fully with. And then they would like blah 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 blah.
Could
it
you
was
see them from the waist up? Because I think they may have
it's like they're
been
like
reaching. Yeah, literally. That
they're
was
jacking
like-
each other off.
That's why they're so polite.
They're like, chill out, slow down for a minute, hold on. There was one part that made me laugh. I was listening to it live while I was working. What's his name? JD Vance was like talking or something, and then he like stopped, and then the moderator was like, what was it? Senator Vance, you still have 24 seconds left on your time. And then Waltz goes, can I have it? Can I have like,
Did he
all
say
right.
yes?
No, they were
Oh.
like, they just like laughed, and they were like,
Sat in silence for 24 seconds.
no, the moderator just like asked a different question.
Oh.
Or like something related that like goes more into depth on what they were talking about. But I kind of wish it was between these two I was voting for.
Really?
Yeah. Because I mean, I don't they seem, I mean, obviously it's a debate. They're showing one side of themselves. You know what I mean? Like they could be completely different behind the scenes. Like I don't know if I've earned the respect of JD Vance just because he's wishy-washy. Like he used to just only talk shit about Trump, and now he's like his butt buddy, you know what I mean? So it's like, what the fuck happened? I understand people can change their mind, but like he was like an avid anti-Trump guy, and now he's just VP or running mate or whatever. So it's like, what's stopping him from like just changing his mind on something that the reason why people vote for him? He's like, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm already in the office. What the fuck can you do about it?
Like he's gonna switch up.
Yeah. I'm like, how solid is this guy? Like, if people are voting, they want to know who they're voting for.
Are you gonna tell us what he's gonna do through the cards?
Matthew's love life.
Oh my god.
It was an idea.
I thought you were gonna tell us who's gonna win president based on the.
It's the death card immediately.
No, it's anime tarot cards.
There's like 10 death cards appear, and they're all death.
He's getting the devil card.
He's a handsome little devil.
The devil card is not what you think it is.
He's the handsome
What
little
does it
devil. Handsome little devil.
A plot twist: him and Matthew have an affair.
Having an affair with who?
Justin.
Oh, Justin. I probably
You're
would.
single now.
Yeah, I'm like, I've been waiting for this moment. I've always wanted to crash a relationship. No, not really.
Wreck.
Okay, like example, the reverse devil card means you're ready for change. You're ready to break the cycle of addiction, unhealthy habits, and problematic dependencies, and move forward to become a fulfilled and happier you.
Right,
Like
because
he keeps getting the devil card. Like he's gotten it like at least 3 times.
if I get the devil card, I'm be like, this is my chance to stop being high on life and start getting high on harder drugs.
Yes.
like alcohol.
The devil, when it's not reversed, means it encourages you to delight in pleasures of life, like
Jacking.
like if you were like
God.
like if you were like addicted on drugs, you know what I mean? Just be like, keep going,
Up the
keep
dose.
at it,
Up
yeah,
the
up
dose.
the dose.
Yeah, doctor's orders. The tarot cards told me so, and they're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, I thought it'd be fun to read a card for Matthew's love life.
Let's
Yeah, that's
do
fine.
it.
It's gonna be like, what you're doing is wrong. It's gonna be like, give me it's gonna say names of like people in my life. I'm like, wait, what? It's gonna like go like, it's gonna say my address and
It's just gonna be one card, so it's not gonna be like an extended.
No, I know. But it's gonna be like, you live here, your IP address is this.
It's a mugshot of you that's in
Yeah.
the future.
It's a picture of me like in the shower.
Becca,
What the?
Should we do your love life too?
I guess.
What I'm gonna do, this is not the formal way to fucking do it. I'm gonna
Right.
hand you the deck, and you're gonna choose a card, and you're gonna flip it up in front of you.
Okay.
Choose a card that speaks to you internally. I didn't mix them very well, so like just choose one, and then flip it up in front of you, and then Becca, you do the same thing.
Flip it up in front of me, like.
Yeah, flip it directly in front of you, so we know which. Because if it's upside down, it matters.
You mean like that?
No, like, and on the laptop.
okay.
Yeah.
6 of Swords. Normal, I guess.
Six of Swords.
I start speaking in tongues.
Oh shit! This one's like actually like.
Oh, you're reading it?
Wait, which way do I flip it?
Just
Away? Like this way or this way?
whichever way you want to. It doesn't matter. It does matter, but like, there you go. Hand me it.
4 of Cups.
And it's right side up.
4 cups is a lot of cups. You only
Four
spell it 1
cups.
cup, 2 cups. You only spell it 2 cups, 3 cups. You only spell 4 cups, 4 cups.
You know what's the 4 cups? 5 cups.
The kids
kept
say-
going, I'm like, what the fuck?
I accidentally ended my
Don't worry, you'll get to my point of sanity soon.
I've yet to see it.
Okay, Matt, do you want to read what yours says?
The 6 of Swords?
You have to have your mic.
This is not my mic.
Okay, grab your mic then.
So, the 6 of Swords signals that you're ready to move forward and leave the past behind. You're more than ready to bid farewell to the negativity, toxicity, and destructive habits and environments you previously indulged in. This new mindset will help you acquire a different perspective and steer you toward better situations. Trust in your high hopes because healing and progress are on the horizon.
Yeah, that's pretty
Fuck
good.
you, bitch! Fuck no. I still love you. Take me back. I keep every time I see her, I joke like that. I'm like, take me back, please. Like, can I stay the night at like your mom's house or something?
Wait, is she at her mom's right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you talk to her still?
We haven't talked since Sunday, when she was getting stuff out.
So is this the longest you've gone without talking to her?
Without talking to her, yeah. I'm like,
Yeah.
I've gone 2 weeks without seeing her, like not counting like FaceTime, but like the longest I've ever gone without actually texting her is like a day. So this is weird. Like I'm like,
Do you keep checking your phone like subconsciously?
not. I did the first couple of days, but now I'm like, I kind of know that it's not, you know.
Becca, you have the 4 of Cups. You know it's more than 1 cup? 2 cups.
Yeah, yeah,
You know
One
it's
cup, 2 cups, 3 cups, 4 cups, 5 cups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
You did it so fast.
Oh wow!
How do I find it?
1 shot, 2 shots.
And it's the right side because there will be a reverse. Yours is right side up, so yours is the top one.
The 4 of Cups is a mixed bag.
That sounds right.
It could signal a period of rest and reflection, or it could hint that you're just fine where you are and that you're not interested in more at the moment.
Just chill. Just chill for now.
Dude, both of these are like
They're like
very
low key.
dead on.
They're low key close. Yeah.
Lastly, it could also indicate that you've been stagnating for too long and that you're growing bored.
Yeah.
yet
Get a
you're-
real fucking job.
Yet you're too stubborn to shake yourself out of your funk, regardless of whether you're taking time to meditate or process or process is heavy on process. Or if you're just sitting there bored and restless, the 4 of Cups says that the energy surrounding you is stubborn and tough.
That is pretty accurate.
I'm
I
like
think.
shaking right now. What the
No,
fuck?
every single time I draw one of these cards, it's accurate as fuck. Like I said, Justin keeps getting the upside down devil, which is that the one to do with addiction and him healing from addiction. Give me the book because I'm gonna
Your
draw
turn.
mine.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
gotta
say.
do mine.
It's like
Does it-
you're ready to move on. That's kind of
Did
cray
that
cray.
help you, like, your mind a little
I
bit?
mean, I take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it is kind of like,
Validating.
yeah, it was like kind of specific to my situation. It wasn't like a random throwaway like, great things are coming in the future.
Yeah.
It was like you're ready to move on because whatever you were in before, you're ready to get out of that and keep
Hell
moving
yeah,
forward.
brother.
It's like it's time to make the man cave. It's time to start talking to your wife less and playing more video games and watching more football games. Get NFL Red Ticket.
Don't let your husband get in the way of getting your boyfriend.
Don't let yeah. You gotta get. Do you go shoe shopping without shoes on? No, you have shoes on. So that means if you have a wife, you need to go find a girlfriend. You need to go. Don't let your wife stop you from getting
I just
a better
chose
wife.
one.
Better wife.
Another different better wife.
Okay, none of
Bigger
them-
boobies.
Two is better, one wife, two wives. Two is better, two wives, three wives. Two is better, three wives, four wives.
Okay, I just chose one because like none of them. So this might not even be accurate to me because usually you got to choose the one that like speaks to you or whatever. I got the Six of Pentacles and it's right side up. This card is of giving and receiving. You're either on the receiving end of somebody's generosity
No
or
genitals. You're usually on the receiving end of these genitals. Alright, go ahead.
you're either on the receiving end of someone's generosity or you have achieved enough financial stability to distribute some of your wealth,
Oh, okay.
time, and resources to others. This influx of resources could come from business investments or funds for social or moral causes. Either way, the spending and investing of this money should be charitable or project oriented, not blown on a shopping spree. Check in with yourself and see if things are out of balance. Do you need to ask for more support? Do you need to support others?
Yeah,
more?
give all your money up right now.
Yeah, it's for
I need
generosity,
$20.
charity, financial balance, security, justice, and fairness.
You can help me pay off my credit card. That'd
At
be
the
pretty
top,
sweet.
it tells you the attributes of the card.
I forgot to read
Which,
mine.
I mean, I'm at a point in my life now where I'm finally getting financially stable.
I'm working on it now.
So
Yeah.
I'm not ready to like donate any money or like.
No, the
anything
cards,
like that.
the cards are spoken.
Generosity. No, I'm like hoarding my money because I'm trying to.
No, but it's time to start spending. It's time to start giving
Well,
things away.
It's funny because I just now started to allow both me and Justin to have spending money every week. Like,
Yeah, stop doing that and give it away instead.
I'm not gonna give it away.
Give it all away.
It's
Me.
for financial balance and security, which that's what I'm striving for in my life right now. Is financial balance and security.
Wait, let me get the book. I gotta read the attributes. I forgot.
Yeah, I kind of want to read mine too.
Okay, Becca, you're the Four of Cups. Matthew,
Six
you're
of
the Six of
Swords.
Swords. Yeah, there's really nothing like
Introspection.
going on in my life right now. I don't have like any like romantic things because I'm married. You know, I don't have.
You just have romance in your marriage.
Start fucking.
Well, we started going on dates and stuff recently, and that's been really nice because we went through a long period of time because we both got sober from alcohol. So like there was a lot of long period of healing where we were both focused on ourselves, you know. And now we're finally like, okay, let's go on dates. Let's have a good time, and everything's been really good. What'd it say?
Moving on, perspective, letting go, progress.
I don't know why mine was so emphasized boredom. Like, I guess, like, I'm a busy person.
Are you
know?
like monotonous right now, where it's like just everything's the same?
Yeah. So maybe that's what it means. Just like
Yeah.
nothing has like lit the spark in me. You know.
Yeah.
I don't. That sounded dumb as fuck.
But also in the
No.
it said it was a mixed bag. In the very beginning, it said that you were content with everything that was going on, but yeah, like monotonous and boring. There's nothing really, like you said, lighting a spark in you.
It's like I'm just waiting for something. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, your attributes are
on
introspection,
waiting.
contemplation, complacency, and boredom.
I guess it's true.
Yeah. You get the fuck out of this funk.
Yeah, dude.
Knock it off.
See, the cards were fun. You guys like rolled your eyes when.
No, I know, because it was random. I'm like, why are you doing this? I'm in the middle of saying something.
Yeah.
You're like,
I was trying to do it,
Like,
but
dude.
not interrupt.
I'm gonna throw it at you if you hand it to me. I know, but the funny thing is, whenever you try to not interrupt, you end up being more disruptive. Like whenever you're like, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? You're like, there's a hair. I just
Are
didn't
you
want
just like?
Yeah, like that one time.
I'm
You're
just trying not to interrupt.
Are you gonna fucking tickle me? What are we doing here?
Oh, when I go,
Yeah, I'm like, what? Stop! I freak out.
I'm trying
like,
to be gentle.
no, you for real? Just be like, hey. I'm like, what? No, don't do that.
I'd be like, I don't mean to interrupt.
Yeah, just be like, hold on, real quick, and
Well,
then
it's more like when I point, it's more like I'm raising my hand and waiting for my turn.
yeah.
I'm like,
That's what Chelsea does. Just do that. So then when we're done with what we're saying, be like, yes.
so not a finger you want me to
Questions.
repeat?
Questions at the end, please. You're like,
I won't remember my questions at the end.
yeah. No, I know that's the thing. It's like you're gonna fucking forget it. It's fine. But
I remember when I was in the 5th grade, I used to always raise my hand. And there was so many times I just raised my hand out of habit, and the teacher would be like, Caitlin. And I'd be like, oh, I don't actually know the answer.
oh, you were one of them. Oh, I should
You
have
just
known.
wanted to be picked.
I forgot.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Wasting everyone's
I was in
time.
the 5th grade, okay? I was like, what? Let's see,
Dude.
I was 9. I was a 9-year-old kid. Like, leave me alone. But no, I would get so excited. I'd be like, pick me, pick me, pick forgot. Yes, I was one of them. But also, that was the year that I was supposed to skip a grade because I was doing so fucking well.
I was
Because I
like,
knew all the
oh,
answers to
she's
everything.
stupid. She forgot. Let's hold her back.
Just hold her back. No, I was taking like anatomy classes and shit.
Damn.
The insides of the brain and what all the brain functions do, and I was doing that in the 5th grade, and also writing papers on lizards.
What about their brains?
I don't remember. This was 2005.
Why don't you remember?
Well, I know that there's lizards and they do lizard things. And then I tried to own my own lizard and I couldn't keep it alive.
How many lizards?
We don't discuss this.
Okay, well, there's a pattern here.
2. There's 2.
I thought there was 3. Are
There
you
might
sure?
have been 3. I
I
don't
think there was
remember.
3.
Wait, what about the hamster I gave you? Tinkle.
Tinkle? You named him Twinkle, and I was like, his name's Tinkle. He's not a twink, he's a tink.
I'm cutting that.
No, what? No, don't cut that. I'm a twink.
slur!
No, it's not a slur.
If you're not part of the community, you can't say it.
I'm a twink.
Do you know what that word
It doesn't
means?
mean you're gay. It just means that you're like small, petite. You know, Maya's brother is a bi guy, and he would always call me his twink. He's like, you're my little twink, like jokingly.
Matt, that means you're like.
It doesn't mean I'm gay. It's not like a gay specific thing.
is.
No, I don't think so.
Let us know in
It's
the
a
comments.
descriptive. Like obviously, like if you can use it as a slur. The way that I'm using it is small, skinny. It's like there's twink and
Hey,
then there's
Siri.
bear. There's like big hairy guy.
There's those terms that people use in LGBTQ.
No, I understand that, but I'm saying that like, oh twink, but I'm like not gay.
What is a tink then?
No, I don't know what that is. Tinkle is just P.
Oh.
So she named it Twinkle, and I was like, that's actually a part of the LGBT community, and I'm changing that, because what you're doing is wrong. So I'm saying that what you did originally was fucked up.
Wait, was it though?
It was. That's why I named him Tinkle, and then he died a week later because I just stopped feeding him. And I was like, wait, you need to feed him? He was just in his.
Or the one,
This is why you don't let your kid have a pet and then you don't check in on that pet.
I had no idea.
the gerbil that was attacked by a cat.
There were
There was
of them.
rats. It was rats.
No, there were
It was
gerbils.
white rats, I thought.
No,
With like
they
red
were-
eyes.
No,
No, they were gerbils.
They were gerbil.
There was a white one and a black one.
and it was slaughtered.
We found pieces of it. It was a core memory. We found pieces of it all.
I
over
remember
the-
hearing about that. Like, that cat got my kid.
It was the kittens figured out how to open up the cage and they destroyed the fucking gerbils. They
longer
looked like
ones.
rats, but they were like a mix between a rat and a gerbil.
They were
They
rodents.
had like those long weird tails like rat does.
Yeah, that's why I was like, they're mice or they were rats.
No, they were not rats though. They were not mice. I guess we'll never. Becca, you just Google it and put it on the screen, okay?
I guess we'll never know.
I want to say
Did you just quote
gerbil.
Kanye?
Yeah.
I want to.
People ask me what.
No, just there's gerbils and hamsters. I want to say it is.
I
a gerbil.
think it was a gerbil. Yeah.
A gerbil.
I'm saying it was a
I'll put a
fucking
picture of its
rat.
dead corpse on the screen right now.
Cut down the middle, like opened up.
I remember the head being removed.
Yeah, it was pretty traumatic for our little minds.
That cat was probably like, I've never got, like, they just remember, like, their past lives, like, ripping zebras apart. They're like, oh, you're gonna
Their
get
ancestors. I
There was
They
remember
roar.
blood all over our floor.
Oh
this
my
one time,
God.
I came home from school and a cat was giving birth and mom wasn't there and I had to do it and
Yeah.
the cat started eating one of the babies.
I was there with you. I remember
Started
we both
eating
had
it,
to do
wasn't
that.
licking it, like, aggressively. It was
eating it.
biting. Oh.
I think there was something wrong with the baby and that's why.
They were like, I know you're dead. I'm hungry.
I just remember being like, I want
Are you supposed to be doing that? You're like, knock, 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 knock.
Like I was using the home phone like on the
Oh,
phone with
yeah.
mom and she's like, just leave him alone. It'll be fine. I'm like,
You're eating it.
Can you add like they're eating the baby?
they're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs.
Becca,
They're
this is why
eating the
you-
pets of the people who
Becca,
live there.
this is why you had to grow up so fast, Becca.
So if
why you
anyone
were-
ever asks why I act a little bit off,
It's because you found the dead parts of your gerbil all over the floor, and you watched your cat eat its baby.
and there's other stories, but I can't get into that right now.
No, I think we've gone over enough trauma for today.
Yeah.
Okay, to wrap this episode up, Matthew is single. The solution to weaponized incompetence is bullying, and
I'm
don't-
traumatized.
And Becca is traumatized.
Yeah.
And I'm almost done with school, for at least till my break.
And also traumatized.
And I talk too
And
much.
traumatized too.
You don't talk too much.
And I look funny.
Matthew, that was one person out of like.
No. They're right. They're right.
He's gonna find your IP address.
They're right. I talk too much.
He has a lot of pent up rage. He has to take it on people.
Turn it off.
No. You're ruining the immersion.
The immersion?
The immersion of the viewer. They're like, oh, his mic's off. He's pretending to. And then you go. And then you hear my lips go. Like a fucking gerbil.
I know that sound.
Yeah, dude.
Why do we want a gerbil instead of a hamster?
I don't know.
I think maybe the gerbils were just cheaper.
They were more tasty than the cats.
Mmm.
The cats
Delicious
fucking
treat.
destroyed them. Versus my dogs eat mice. Like if there's a mouse in my house, Lucy will come over and be like,
Mouse in my house.
she just chomps on it once real good and
you
then
get-
drops it, and it's like,
Did you give that mouse a cookie?
Yeah.
What happens if you give a mouse a cookie?
Lucy will eat
It
him
might
if
want
he
some
comes
milk.
back.
It might want a glass of milk to go with it. And then a napkin to clear
I'm
his
not gonna
face.
give. I'm not gonna.
I don't think she
encourage-
knows the story.
I do
No.
know the story.
Okay.
I do.
Oh my-
I'm just ignoring him. I'm just saying, like, I don't think that.
What
I would
else is new,
encourage-
guys?
Womp, womp, womp.
I don't think I would encourage mice to come in my house because Lucy likes to chase them and eat them, and it's pretty. Like, there was a baby one that was like, I had to have Justin hit it with a hammer. Because Lucy bit it and like broke its spine, and it was still alive, and it was awful. And I'm like,
Okay.
Justin, please put it out of his misery.
I thought you
please.
just meant like just to.
No, like Lucy,
Cold
like
blood.
she,
Come here.
and then she wasn't interested in it anymore, so she didn't like kill it all the way, and it was just like sitting there like, and it couldn't. It was fucking. We're traumatized over here. Okay, we're fucking traumatized. It was awful. Okay. I'm sure people who have dogs understand that sometimes the dogs will partially kill something, but not all the way, and they have to do the rest. This is fucking awful.
Me next. Sorry.
Like, me next. I feel like this got dark. Okay, change the subject.
Let's just end the podcast.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
What
like,
is under
this
there, okay?
shouldn't even have got run.
Okay, goodbye. We'll see you guys next
Bye.
week.
Bye, guys.